Ready?
Yeah. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Are you in the? You can scoot. Hold on. Yeah, scoot this way.
Okay. All right.
There we go.
Cool.
Okay.
Soy sauce. Ready to
Hi,
go.
guys. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. So today we have, back by popular demand, Efren is in the house.
Just so flattering, by the way.
Yes, and I'm really, really hot because, yeah, he made us take some shots before we started filming.
It didn't take much convincing to make me take
No,
the shots.
it
It didn't take much convincing at all.
But it made me so hot. Okay, anyways, on the menu today we have delicious, freaking amazing sushi, guys. So, I don't even know, like, all the rolls. I'm not even gonna do all that, but yeah. And so we got a bunch of sushi rolls with a bunch of sauces that they gave me at the sushi bar. And then we got seaweed salad, and then we have fried prawns right here. Oh, shoot. Fried prawns.
Oh, it's still warm. Oh my
I know.
God.
Fried catfish. And all the sauces. But I showed you guys in the beginning of the video all the food. So, yes. So, we're going to pray, and then we're going to partake. Oh, and we both got water.
That we did.
Just agua.
And my favorite drink ever is to get water and squeeze as much lemon as possible into it. No sugar, just lemon water.
That's really good.
I'm so excited. All right.
All right. Thank you, Father, for this food. Bless this food and sanctify it by your word. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. And always say your prayers, people. Oh, God. See, he made me take... Me and my husband and him took Jameson whiskey shots.
With
Right before
pickleback.
this. Yes.
With pickleback shots.
With pickleback.
And she is suffering.
I am.
So I poured the shots, and my shots are pretty hefty. So they were like they were triple shots.
No, I've never seen a shot like that in my life. I'm like, that's not a
It was a good little triple shot.
I just spilled. I said it's not a freaking shot. Those are like,
You took it like a champ, though.
I did.
You
I
took
really
it
did.
like a
I was
champ.
proud of myself.
I respected it. I really did. Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna finish it. I didn't think you were gonna finish it, but you did.
I know.
Oh.
It was like this. It was like this in the glass. I'm like, that's not a shot.
At least.
Babe,
And
come
then
say hi.
we got cookies,
Just poke your head in.
chocolate chip, and
No, I'm good.
white macadamia nut, which are my personal favorites.
Yeah,
so
he
thank you.
got cookies on the side, guys.
Oh, and then this one already got eaten a little bit because I was starting. So last time I didn't eat very well, according to the professional. So she's
No.
like, "Hey, you got to starve yourself today." So I ate very little today. Very little.
Good.
Very
because
little.
we got
And
a lot going on here.
so much going on, especially because it's sushi, and I absolutely love sushi.
Okay, well, just reach over, grab whatever you want. Here's
Just
some
get
ginger
started?
here. Yes, just mac. Whew, God, I can't believe I'm so hot. I'm so sorry, guys.
And by the way, the last episode that I was on, I heard some people kind of upset that I bashed California. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bash California. California does have a couple spots with decent Mexican food. However, if you come down to El Paso and try the Mexican food here, you change your mind.
Oh, the sauces right here are. This is spicy mayo right here. That's for spicy mayo.
Okay.
And this is like some kind of, what do they call it? Tango. You guys know what I'm trying to say, like Tongo or Tango sauce or something like that. And then this is like a, right here is like a spicy. This is a spicy one. This red sauce.
Okay, I'm gonna try it right now.
Yeah.
This one right?
Yeah, that one's
Okay.
spicy.
Is that too much? We'll see how it goes.
Is it spicy or is it good? It's good.
Both.
Okay.
So do you put your wasabi sauce inside your soy sauce and then mix it up all together?
Yes,
Is
I
that
do.
the form you use?
There's wasabi. Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Wait, this is wasabi, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, the shots are getting to me.
I know. I feel terrible, everyone, because I said that we were gonna do a question. You know, I was gonna ask him questions and stuff. Oh my god, I feel so bad, but I didn't have my questions ready in time. So, yeah, we're just gonna improv. So, but I got a lot of questions from our last video. Like, a bunch of people, all females, asked me a bunch of questions about him. So I'm gonna kind of, hopefully I can remember them to say.
You remember some of them?
Uh-huh.
You do? Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, real quick. So a lot of people added me on my Instagram after that first video.
Really?
Yeah, like 300 people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, they
They were
all about you.
My
phone was blowing up on comments, like, "Oh my god, he's so cute, he's so hot. Oh my god, when is he coming back?" So I asked everybody.
Flattering.
Yeah, I asked everybody if they wanted you back, and they said yes. So here you are.
So my Instagram is at @E_TEGA. So @ETEGA.
Yeah. So.
And I talk to them too.
You do?
Like the people that added me, like we talk. There's like a few people that we talk all the time. We're pretty, I made friends through this. It was awesome, and they're awesome. They're so nice.
I know.
So nice.
That's awesome. I love it. So, I think like the most popular question I got about you is, are you or are you not really, truly single or in a relationship or what? Because I know on our last video, you said that you're kind of in an open relationship.
I want to say open relationship. It's not an open relationship. It's just something that this girl that I'm dating brought up. And this is super interesting. So we're like, so you know how I told you in the last video? Like when you get in a relationship, there's only two ways out. Like you're either going to break up or you're going to get married. Right? And it's like, she was talking to me about open relationships, and this is something that I clarified in the comments. So she was talking about open relationships, and she was saying that one good thing about it, there's a couple of good things, is one, it takes like the potential to be controlled out of the equation, right? Mm-hmm. That's one huge thing about being controlled. Two, why are you really burning up, huh?
I am. I'm going through menopause.
Okay, so...
I'm not really. I mean, I don't know if I am or not, but...
How good does this feel? But it feels like you are.
I know. I need like one of those big old grape leaves.
Oh, man. Where's your husband? We gotta get him in here so he can like feed you sushi off like a grapevine.
It'll stop in a minute, I promise. Thank you, though.
Oh, don't worry about it. I got you. I got you. All right, so the thing is about this whole open relationship thing. It's about one thing that it does is it helps you get rid of your relationship insecurities. One huge thing about people that are in relationships insecurities is wondering, damn, are they talking to somebody else? Are they cheating on me? You know, like the whole jealousy thing and the control thing. So this kind of takes away from it. It's like, okay, well, if we can take that out of the equation, it'll help you understand, like, hey, that's not something you should be jealous of, because honestly, usually you think it's happening, but it's not happening, you know? So it kind of ruins the relationship. Mm-hmm. It doesn't necessarily mean that she wanted to be in an open relationship. It was just like a concept that she brought up. So the thing about her and I is like, we bond really, really well. Like we vibe extremely well, but our personalities crash. Like I like structure, I like planning. She's more free-spirited, you know, going with the flow. Yeah. And like little things happen where our personalities clash. So actually just yesterday we had this conversation where it was like, okay, look, we know it's not going to last forever because I'm going to be moving soon. I'm going to be PCSing soon. She has a son. She can't just uproot and go with me. You know what I mean? And a long distance thing is completely out of the question because I've done it before, you know, and it's tough and it's not something that I'm interested in. So,
22?
A little bit. So,
God.
So, check this out. So what we decided to do is be like, okay, we're going to enjoy our time together now.
Yeah.
Right? And kill two birds with one stone. And whenever things come up that we do that we don't agree with, like if I do something that seems like I'm getting jealous or controlling, or when she does something that's getting jealous or controlling, or whatever happens, instead of getting upset about it because somebody that you love or somebody that you like is doing that and acting that way towards you, we're going to sit down and guide each other towards it. So it's like we're together, we love each other, but we're just going to guide each other and help each other with our insecurities and our flaws and coach each other and be there for each other before we break up, because we understand that breakup or whatever is like going to be inevitable. So it's pretty interesting, you know what I mean? Knowing that it's not going to go anywhere, but we're together for support and helping each other through that process because we like each other a lot, you know what I mean? So it's really interesting. It's a really weird
So are you
concept
single or
to
not?
grasp.
Fuck. Dude, you're like my husband. You went so deep just now. It was a yes or no question.
Said, our thing right now is like we're gonna not sleep with anyone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whatever you call that, yeah.
Monogamous. Monogamous?
We're gonna be true to each other, but we don't call each other boyfriend and girlfriend.
So you're like, God, I'm sorry, guys. So you're besties with beneficial.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's not friends with benefits, because friends with benefits still hook up with other people. I don't think there's a name for that. You know?
I do.
I don't think there's a label for that, which is hilarious because, like, oh, you do? What would it be?
Something's stuck in my throat. That would be, definitely, what was I saying? Oh, your relationship status.
It's complicated.
You know, I really hate when people say that. Because, you know, it's like, hey, are you single or not? And they're like, oh, it's complicated. What the hell does that mean?
But it's not complicated because we have it figured out 100%.
Okay, but you just said that you're not going to be together at the end.
Right. Like, so it's a trip because, like, when we introduce each other, we're like, instead of saying, hey, this is my friend, you know, blah, blah, blah. Hey, this is my girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. This is my fiance, blah, blah. Hey, we just say, hey, this is Efren, you know? Because we don't have to explain anything to anybody. Like, we understand what we have.
Okay. Well, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I see myself at an operating table in 10 years. Because I'm trying to get into med school right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You said that. Okay.
So I'm trying to get into med school.
On an operating table?
And I see myself in an operating table replacing someone's ACL.
That's good. Really good. All right, so are you single or not? Oh, God. Sorry, I just double dipped. I just realized that. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You don't care?
No. Have you seen that episode of Seinfeld? Where it's all about double dipping? Like, you double dipped the chip. For those of you that watch Seinfeld, hopefully you'll remember that.
That's really good. I think it's
What is this?
I think it's tartar sauce. I think. I'm starting to cool down now. Thank God.
It's like tartar sauce with a twist.
Yeah, it's really good. And here's your scallops right here too.
I love scallops.
I know, me too. I've actually got a deep fryer, so I just started deep frying my scallops. But mine.
Wait, you did those?
No.
Oh.
Mine are like this big when I do them. They're huge. Yeah. But.
What's the other question?
Oh yeah. Okay. But you still didn't answer.
I would say no. Right now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Because I respect the fact that we both are saying, hey, we won't sleep with anybody else.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, so ladies, I'm sorry. Sorry, but he's not single. Okay. And next question is, what was it? Oh. Do you want to get married someday, and do you want to have children?
Absolutely.
Yes?
And that's one thing that her and I don't agree with. She doesn't like the whole status thing about getting married, and like she doesn't like that a piece of paper, you know, making you guys. But I'm all for it. I'm all for getting married, giving whoever I'm getting married whatever wedding that she wants, you know, making it the best for her, going on a honeymoon, you know, that whole thing. Like, I'm all for it. You know, if that's what she wants, I'm all for it. You know what I mean?
Well, good.
It's whatever the person I'm marrying wants to do. You know.
How many kids do you want? Because I know you do have one daughter.
I have a daughter. She's 2.
Do you want any more?
Phenomenal. Yeah, I want more.
You want more?
I'd say.
You want 6?
At least 3 more.
You don't want 6 like me?
Who knows? Who knows? You never know, but I know I want at least 2 or 3 more. And I want a boy for sure. So even if I have 5 girls, I'll still try for a boy.
Oh, yeah. I think every guy feels that way. They always want a son.
And I'm the 3rd, so I want my son to be the 4th.
That's awesome. Okay.
And that girl I'm talking to, she doesn't want that. Like, she would say, if we had a boy for some reason or something would happen, we had a boy, I don't want him to be the 4th. She believes, like, and I'm sure a lot of people would agree, like, you deserve your own identity. You know what I mean? That's what I've heard a lot. Like, people don't like that because they feel like, you know?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Not me, though. My kid's going to be Efren Ortega the 4th. You sound so good.
Do you want ginger?
I would love some ginger.
Heck yes.
Thank you.
I just threw it at you.
I love it.
Sorry.
I love it. That was a good throw. Right in the corner where there's space. That was really accurate.
Okay. Have you ever been in a threesome?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, they want details.
And that's not the lowest.
I'm just
number.
kidding. What? What? Oh, snap. Waitress, I'm gonna need a cocktail. Hold up. This is getting juicy. Whew. I'm getting hot all over again.
So I've been in a threesome. Oh my goodness. Pass me the bottle, please.
Pass me the bottle. Yes. We're getting hot and heavy up in here, people.
Can we return to this here?
Yes, of course. Actually, some person actually requested that we drink with the sushi as well. So.
Okay, pass for the...
Yeah, and this, you guys, this is what...
No, the pickleback ones? The one that's already... No, I'm drinking it out
Oh,
of the
this
bottle.
one?
No, like the pickleback juice. I'm drinking it out of the bottle.
Oh, I see. I'm like, what
For
are you
this
talking
question.
about? Yes. Oh, he's a gangster. His name is Efren, people, and he likes to party. Oh my god.
My name is Efrain. I like to party. There's a little more left.
Yes.
You can rewind it and see how much there was and how big that shot
Yeah,
was.
that was a big shot, guys.
Okay, so...
So yeah, spill it. Spill the tea, sister.
Which one do I spell?
You spill and talk about your threesome.
Okay, which one? I had a...
Just pick one.
Okay, so one time...
At band camp?
So I had this... My friends would always say, like, hey, you're not truly best friends until you have a threesome. Like, with a guy, and then you have a threesome with a girl.
Mm-hmm.
So we had this friend, she was our girlfriend, and she was completely down.
Down like 4 flat tires?
Yeah. After it's been driving for 10 miles and you're done at the rim, like that's how down she was. So.
Oh my god.
So yeah, we did it.
Try this too. So good.
And it was fun. It was cool. It was an experience, but for me, I'm not a fan of threesomes. You know, it's more like the story is a lot cooler than actually doing it.
Yeah, when you actually hear about it, it's like, oh, tell me more.
Yeah, there's nothing like, you know, having like a bond with a girl and having sex just one-on-one. Like, there's nothing that beats that. Mm-hmm. But I feel like when you have threesomes and whatever, like, that's just more for the story, you know?
Yeah.
But, oh my god, I hope my parents don't see this. So, like, one time my brother and I, who is a freaking amazing, my best friend in the world, actually just passed away in January. This January, 3 months ago.
Yes, his brother passed away, you guys.
My only sibling, my best friend, we spoke every day. Like, this guy was everything to me. We're obsessed with each other.
I'm so sad.
It was tough. Oh, still is. So one night, we were with a bunch of friends. It was like a little kickback. And him and I ended up taking 4 girls to a room. And yeah.
Soul Train.
And yeah.
Just let your soul.
Just off road, it was just like a little. It was like a little.
Oh my god.
And it was like the coolest, best sexual experience I've ever had. Like as far as like that goes, or it's just like wild. And because it was with my brother, and it was super cool, you know.
Oh my god. So it was you. It was 2 guys and 4 girls.
Yeah. It was wild. It was the wildest sexual experience ever. It was wild. I can't believe I just said that.
That's okay.
7 shots later, that's what it does to you.
That's alright because
I'm gonna get judged so much.
no, you won't. If you guys go back on my videos, I have 2 Q&A videos, and yeah, that question was given to me too.
Really?
Yes.
Have you ever had this one?
Many.
How many? If you were to guess. With like 2 girls or 2 guys?
It was always with a married couple.
Oh,
always.
Really?
It's crazy, right? Yes. Always married couples would proposition me for a threesome. Back in my back in my wild party crazy days. It was always with a married couple every time.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. So you guys, it's okay.
That's awesome.
I've done that too, so you're not gonna be judged. I mean, I'm sure we both are, but whatever. Who cares? But you guys know that's not me.
It's being open with your sexuality, just like finding what you like, and so after like all the wild stuff that I've done, I figured out that like there's nothing like one-on-one with someone that you with someone that you love and care about.
That's true. That's called making love.
Oh yeah.
You can have sex with anybody.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
But when you're with somebody you truly care about, it's making love to that person.
There's sex and there's making love and there's nothing. So check this out. So like I can't even have random sex anymore.
Huh?
Like random sex with like random girls. Like I can't.
You can't do it?
I can't do it. Like I can only have sex like if there's like a bond. You know, so like if I were at a
You're
bar.
You're so full of shit right now.
I'm telling you. That's
not what you said to me a long time ago when I talked to you on the phone.
It's weird. It's weird. No. Like, okay, let's like look at. That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay.
I mean, to go out the bar, right?
Yeah.
And if we vibe really well, then yeah, of course we can have sex. You know what I mean? But if there's no vibe, or like if it's just some like girl that just says, "Hey, let's go hook up," and then like there's no connection, can't stay hard, can't have sex. No, absolutely not. I can't do it. Like my mind, it's like my mind is telling me no.
Oh hell
no! But my body also told me no, so it's like no, it's the opposite. It's like my mind is telling me yes, but my body is telling me no, and I can't stay hard. This is worse.
Oh my god!
And like the first couple times where it's happened, it was kind of embarrassing, but now it's just like, oh well, I just don't vibe with the girl. It is what it is, you know.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Like if there's no, you know.
Well, good. I'm glad you like calmed down because when I first met him, you guys, and talked to him, we're out in the garage, me, him, and my husband.
Oh my goodness.
And he was nonstop talking to us about his sexual encounters and what he does when he parties, and he's with different girls all the time. And I'm like, dude,
you make me sound.
You need to stop.
Like
That's not cool. I had a good pep talk, didn't I? Oh my gosh,
She did. She did.
How happened?
Oh, what happened to it? I reached.
Go ahead.
Reach across. I want to try all the spicy stuff. I really liked it.
Okay. I think one of the other questions was. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah. So you already said you're going to be in the medical field in your future. So
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
If God allows it.
And so, like, what kind of, like, what?
I want to go into orthopedic surgery.
Orthopedic surgery? Really?
I want to be an orthopedic surgeon, and I want to specialize in shoulders and knees.
No wonder you were giving my husband a rub down the other day.
I wouldn't say a rub down, but I was doing muscle therapy, trigger point therapy. I study. Yeah, I'm kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none. So like, I cut hair. I do pressure point therapy, so like massages and get like all the knots out. And like if you have trouble with your shoulders, like I've taken classes on all that stuff.
Jesus.
I'm also an amateur dental hygienist. I bought like a little kit, you know what I mean? And like you like so you buy the kits, you can buy like a little tab that you chew it and then it stains the plaque. And then, you know, like those little scrapers and stuff that they use at the dentist office. Yeah. Like I'll just scrape off the plaque, go in between. It's like the actual legitimate like little like spike things and like do a teeth cleaning. I do it for like my parents and myself. So and then what else do I do? I do a bunch of little tiny things. Oh, at one point I was an amateur tattoo artist.
What do you mean amateur? Like
so I bought a tattoo machine. And I started practicing, like, on oranges, on bananas, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. And then I eventually started giving my friends little tattoos, like, simple shit, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, simple stuff. And I actually have 2 of them on my thighs. So one night, my 2 friends were about to deploy, and I was just like, and we love this show called Letterkenny. It's a Canadian show. Absolutely love it. And there's, like, one thing that they say, it's, like, pitter patter. So we were watching the show, and I was like, dude, we were drinking, let's get these tattoos. So they were about to deploy, and I tattooed Pitter Patter on one of them right here on his arm, and it was actually his first tattoo, and then the other one on his calf. And then one of them tattooed Pitter on my thigh, and the other one tattooed Patter on my other thigh.
With what? Like
with a tattoo machine.
Oh, so okay, so you had it wasn't like a...
Yeah, and then another night, me and my friends all tattooed different kinds of faces on our big toe, but it goes away really fast because you're stepping on it all the time. And then I gave tattoos to like 3 other people. And then after a while, I was just like, this isn't for me, I'm going to throw it away. Because I've been tattooing so many people, and I'm just going to end up tattooing myself up.
So you are kind of like a do whatever kind of dude.
Yeah, like I love learning new things. I love like being able to do a bunch of stuff. You know, so you want to see the tattoos on with us?
Yes.
Should I see them? So I don't know if you can see there's Pitter and there's Patter.
Did that hurt like really bad?
No, not at all.
No?
Not at all.
You didn't really feel it?
No. So I think I have a bunch of tattoos, and the one that hurt the most was the one on my chest.
Really?
Yeah. It was like here, I'll show you. It's like a little. So it's this one. This one on my chest. It's like Texas with sacred geometry on it. Like I got my sides done.
Oh God, yeah.
But
those
like
are big.
the one on my chest probably hurt the most.
Well, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's cool.
How would you prefer to die?
In my sleep.
Why does everybody say in their sleep?
My brother died in his sleep, and I feel like that's the most peaceful way to die. Yeah, my brother had a heart attack. He was 25 years old, and actually, like, it was kind of crazy because my dad got a liver transplant, and my brother flew out there in Dallas because they don't have liver transplant doctors here in El Paso, so he had to get his liver transplant in Dallas. And I was here in El Paso. So the whole point was like, and they tell you at the last minute when you're about to get a transplant. They tell you at the last minute, and you have to be there within like a certain amount of hours because of organ. You know what I mean? So it's quick. So we had a plan where it's just like, all right, they're gonna fly out there, and then I'm gonna get on my truck, and then with all my parents' stuff because they have to stay over there for like 2 months. Yeah. You know what I mean? In the area, so they can keep on checking up on the liver. So I was gonna take all their like belongings out there so they can pack it all on plane. So. My dad got the liver transplant. He got called up. He went out there. My brother was there for it. The next day, I was supposed to be driving out there to take him all the stuff. And my brother took a nap in the recovery room with my dad, like the day after. And he had a heart attack. And he works in like the bar industry. He like opens up bars. So
So
he works nights. You know what I mean? So my parents were used to him going to sleep during the day. So he fell asleep during the day. I remember he was taking a nap, and I called my mom because I wanted a name of this restaurant in Phoenix because that's the last club that he opened up. It's called Varsity Tavern on Mill Street in Phoenix. And so she's like, hey, I remember it was like 4:19 p.m. when I called, and she's like, hey, he's sleeping. You want me to wake him up? One of the biggest regrets to this day. I should have said yes, but I was like, no, let him sleep. And then later on that night, my dad called me and he's like, hey, Efren, when's the next time you can get on a flight? And he's like recovering from a liver transplant the night before. And, you know, I was like, what's wrong? He's like, it's your brother. I was like, did he have a heart attack? Because my brother's always had heart problems. And he's like, yeah, I think he had a heart attack. At this point, he didn't know he had died. And long story short, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I kind of got lost in the sauce, but...
How would you prefer to die? When you sleep in your sleep.
In my sleep. Because he died in his sleep. It's so peaceful. You know, there's no pain involved. Absolutely in my sleep. You?
Yeah. What's up?
Look at you. Jacked.
I'm tired as fuck.
Her son Logan just walked in.
My son just walked in.
Just with his abs. He just has abs.
Come say hi.
Huh?
Like, show him your abs.
What's up?
What's up?
Anyways, I would prefer to be shot in the face.
What? Like in the face or in the head?
In the face.
Why in the face?
Because you go instantly like that.
No, what are you talking about? You go instantly. There's a chance you don't go instantly if you get shot in the face. Like, what? What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
They get shot in the head and it hits your brain and you're dead instantly. But in the in the nose, I want to get shot in the nose.
No, if you get shot in the face, motherfucker, you're going down.
If it hits your brain, if it's at an ankle and it hits your brain, yeah. But like, who says I want to die by getting shot in my face? That's not a quick way to go.
I know.
There's like,
oh God, I'm so full.
you could possibly not die.
I'm totally kidding.
You're totally kidding?
I'm totally kidding with
Oh my
you.
God, I was about to say.
Yes,
like, dude,
hell no, I was shot in the damn
Dude.
face.
Jesus, oh my God.
I
Have
see
you
your
not seen
reaction.
NCIS or like, you know?
Oh my God. I just wanted to see like if you would say, oh yeah, or if you'd be like, what?
Yeah, clearly it was the latter.
Crazy as hell.
Okay, well, how would you go then?
No, are you kidding me? Definitely.
You had me going there for a second. I was like, dude, this lady needs to go back to anatomy.
This lady's scaring me. So, absolutely, I'd want to go that way if that was the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it is, because come on, let's be real here. It's not like they, wake up and start, like, throwing a fit. If you're in pain, it's natural to do that.
Right.
Yeah. So, but if it wasn't, okay, if sleep, dying in your sleep wasn't an option, what other?
You're shot in the head.
Mm-hmm. That'd be my next thing, too. Because that is definitely 2 seconds.
Or like an overdose.
Is that like a shot in the face
They
thing?
just get weird.
An overdose? What?
Yeah, like an overdose on drugs. You know? Well,
You don't...
is that weird?
That's not weird. That's
Did I just make it weird? No?
That's not weird. It's just, why would you want to... That's not a peaceful way to go.
Okay, let me tell you why. So...
Oh my God. Okay.
Crap, this is gonna get weird. And I'm buzzing pretty hard right now, so I'm about to keep it real with you guys. So if you end up taking too many, you just end up like dying. So why not die when you're experiencing euphoria?
Yeah, but the euphoria is
And I don't think they suffer.
it's for a second. And then, like, your body shuts down, your heart, your organs. And stuff
Yeah, but
like
do you
that.
feel it? That's the question. Do you feel it?
Well, of course you feel it. Why wouldn't you feel it?
Because you're overcome by euphoria. You're so numb.
I would think, I would
No?
no, I would not believe that to be true.
Dang it.
But I could be wrong. I don't know. But
Okay, what about skydiving? And like without a parachute and you just hit the floor and die instantly.
Okay, well, how about the 60 or 90 seconds before you plummet to your death? You know you're gonna die.
Okay.
You know you're gonna smash to the ground.
No, you don't.
And the last thing that's gonna go through your mind is your ass.
Can I tell you something? And I mentioned that because the first time and only time I went skydiving, okay? Let me explain to you the story. My parachute didn't work. True story.
What?
So my buddy broke my iPod, right? And he owed me about $100. And this is before we moved to California because we got stationed in California together.
Your parachute didn't work.
So he hits me up and he's like, "Hey, I have an extra ticket to go skydiving. You want to go? I know I owe you money, blah, blah, blah. This costs like about the same as your iPod." We went skydiving. I wasn't really nervous, surprisingly. I was really excited to do it. So we're on the plane and we jump out, right? It's a tandem jump, so somebody's like strapped to you. So we jump out of the plane and I think it was like 9,000 feet. It was enough of a free fall to really experience it. So I was like fired up. You're going. And to tell you the truth, like the free fall isn't the scariest part, but so he releases the chute and he's like, "Oh fuck," and I'm sitting there like, "What?" And I look up and our chute's tangled up. Right, it's tangled up.
Are you kidding?
And I look up and he's just trying to like get it. You know, we're free falling. The chute's tangled up. And he's just trying to fix it, right?
Oh.
I remember feeling like this, like euphoria, and being completely content with dying. Like dying at that point made sense, and I was like, okay, like I'm gonna die, like, and I just didn't care. I didn't stress, and I remember thinking like, this is pretty cool. Like I'm gonna go out with a bang. Like I'm gonna die because I went skydiving. I was like, that sounds really cool. So what ended up happening is like he took out his knife and he started cutting the parachute, right? And then he pulled the emergency chute. It worked, and we ended up landing. And the guy that had the audacity to ask me for a tip, and of course I didn't, you know. But whatever.
That's insane.
So that was my story. So that to answer your question, like flying, coming down, like you feel super high. You're filled with like chemicals and you're just like, you know, you're okay with it, and then you hit the floor and you die instantly.
Yeah, but okay, I'm not afraid of dying. I'm not at all. I'm afraid of like the expectation of, you know, when you're gonna die, that lasting too long. If that lasts too long, that's what really pushes me over the edge. If I die instantly or whatever, or I die in just like a few seconds, okay, fine. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of death. I'm just afraid of it. You know, like in an airplane, that's why it freaks me out so bad, because when that plane's going down, you know, there ain't no chance in hell you're going to survive, and you are going to die.
You're scared of flying?
I'm terrified of flying.
Are you really?
Yes.
The other day I was on a plane, and it took like 40 minutes past her takeoff time to take off because this lady was freaking out, having panic attacks.
Yeah, that's me.
They ended up having to escort her off the plane because she was crying, making a scene. And I think it was like her first time on a plane, and she had to get on a plane because she was going to a funeral or something like that. But do you really get that bad?
Yes. I just flew to Ohio with my husband. It was bad.
Really?
Yeah, ask him. He was like, he didn't know what to do with me because he's never seen me act like that before. But yeah, I flipped.
Why?
Really
what
bad.
is it?
Well, first of all, I'm afraid of heights. I don't like heights. I like to be grounded. I like to, I like my feet on the ground. But it's the thought of instantly something happening to the engine or the wings or whatever, and then the pilot gets on and says, okay, well, we're going down. Brace yourself. Prepare for impact. Hello, that's like 40,000 feet in the air. And the whole time it's going down, that's it. That's the end. So it's that fall down before you hit the ground, that fear the whole time.
So, you know those oxygen masks that they have in there?
Yeah.
And then they drop? So when you're breathing in pure oxygen, it's supposed to make you feel high and euphoric. And that's supposed to take away the stress of going, like, crashing. So that mixed with, like, the thought of you're going to die, like what happened with me and my, like, you know,
Parachute.
parachute experience,
Yeah.
you'll be fine. You won't freak out that much. And then before you know it, you'll be in heaven with God. He's gonna be like, welcome.
Well, that's true. But, yeah.
Assuming that you're not, you know, you've asked for forgiveness for all your sins.
You've been naughty.
Oh, and I did, excuse me. And I did I did the 23andMe, and it said I was 6.6% African, like Eastern African.
Really?
It's pretty close to 1/10. So.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, that's
cool.
There's that. You got a little black in me.
I think we all do. That's what my husband says. Oh my god, I think all dudes say that. They were very blessed.
But in this case, I have the paperwork to prove it. Just kidding.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, you know
yes,
what I'm saying?
that you have some black in you. Oh my god, that's too funny. Dang it, I'm so mad. I can't even believe I had so many questions to ask you, and they're all just like floated out of my head. Do you want some more of these? These are so good.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not impressed with how you're eating today. To keep tally of how many rolls I ate and how many rolls she ate, please.
Oh, that's a good idea.
She was giving me such a hard time. So yesterday, she's like, don't eat tomorrow, because last time you ate like a little bitch. And I was like...
You did. And they said it too. He did. He ate like a little bitch.
You guys said that to...
Yes! No, actually they didn't. Nobody said that. I said that though. You're making me eat more, but I'm full. But okay. You know why? It's because oh my god, I'm messing this all up.
I wish I knew what this roll was called.
It's good, huh? Take them.
Best one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Is that eel on top?
It is. That's what it is. It's eel. Yeah.
It's eel on top. Yeah, I love eel.
I don't know what the little breadcrumby thingies are. I don't know. But it's really good.
I'm working on my master's degree.
Yeah.
It's something personal. Yeah, my MBA with a concentration in healthcare administration. And then I have a bachelor's in sociology. And then an associate's in like computer science. It's like a computer science degree.
That's awesome. It's really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, so, yeah, you guys know, but him and my husband are in the military together. So, yeah. He just comes and hangs out sometimes. And he's like, hey, are you doing a video today? I'm like, as a matter of fact, I am. So.
You mind if I tag along? I just kind of invite myself.
The last time he just, he asked me, hey, can I? I'm like, hell yeah, you can. But this time was viewer's choice. You guys wanted him back. So.
No, thank you so much. Because without that, I wouldn't be able to eat this spread right here.
They think you a little pretty boy.
Flattering, honestly. So flattering.
It's flattering. I'm impressed how you're eating today. The last video I ate. You barely ate. All right, you guys, that's the end of the video. This was delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing Efren back. And of course, he will be back on more videos.
Thank you.
Yes. So this was fabulous. That's all that's left. And it was delicious. So go get you guys some sushi. And I will see you in the next video. And yes, say bye.
Thank you guys. Bye.
All right, see you guys. Bye.